Hi guys. So yesterday I read in Ezekiel chapter 25, and there were two verses that stuck out to me. The first one was verse 7, which says, "Therefore I am about to stretch out my hand against you and give you as plunder to the nations. I will cut you off from the peoples and eliminate you from the countries. I will destroy you, and you will know that I am the Lord." So there won't be any room to question God in what he does because it's so perfect. Also, I am tired. That's why I look tired. But also, God is just so great. And then the second verse that stuck out to me was verse 16, which says, "Therefore, this is what the Lord God says: I'm about to stretch out my hand against the Philistines, cutting off the, I don't know how you say that. Um, but God won't let any person um, not be judged." Yesterday was day 98, and the title was Finish What You Started. And the key verse was 2 Corinthians 8:11, which says, "So now finish doing it well, so that your readiness in desiring it may be matched by your completing it out of what you have." So what stuck out to me is that we should want to give our best, like in completing something. And then in the lesson, it talks about how when we finish what we've started and press through the doubt that sprouts along the way, the enemy has nothing left to say. So, it's only when we trust God, though, that that's possible. And then, secondly, is that much of fear is self imposed. So I wrote down that it's like in our head and it's being fueled by Satan. So we like can't let him do that. Um, And then lastly is that all of heaven rejoices when we finish or when we cross the finish line. So that is the ultimate goal. Anyways, bye.